Once there was a man driving down a long deserted bridge when he realized the left side of the car was punctured. Despite all odds, he started replacing the tire by pulling out the bolts of the tire and setting them aside. As he pulled the tire out, the bolts that he had set aside fell into the river below the bridge. He was in complete and utter despair, thinking about how delayed he was going to be and how such a terrible thing had to happen to him at that very moment. The scorching heat was affecting the man's judgment, and he was unable to think of what to do next. He noticed a farmer approaching him from some distance. The man wondered whether it would be ideal to ask the farmer for help, and whether the farmer would even be capable of helping him out. While he was pondering over this, the farmer approaches him and asked, "Sir, is something the matter? Can I be of assistance?" The man said in an irritated manner, "My car's tire is punctured, and while I was replacing the tire, the bolts fell into the river below. How are you going to help me out?" The farmer smiled and said, "Sir, there is a mechanic about 10 kilometers from here who can help you out. Here is what you can do. Remove one bolt from each of the remaining tires in your car and attach it to the fourth tire. Then drive the car slowly towards the mechanic and get it repaired there." The man's temper disappeared in moments, and he said to the farmer, "I'm sorry, brother. I was rude to you earlier as I was agitated because of my problems. However, please tell me how you found the solution to my problem so quickly." The farmer smiled and said, "Sir, this is not a big deal. There is just one major difference between our approaches to the same situation. Your mind was completely focused on the problem while I was concentrating on finding a solution to your situation rather than focusing on the problem." What you can learn from this story is that you can either be problem-oriented or solution-oriented in any situation. Constantly thinking about the problem will completely demotivate you, rendering it impossible to think straight, and you will feel like there is no end to your problems. On the other hand, if you are solution-oriented, you will focus your inner strength on the solution. You will train your mind to think of solutions to the situation rather than focusing on the problem itself. Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Vikram Sarabhai, and Martin Luther King Jr. have been some of the greatest solution-oriented personalities across the globe. There is another revered name that I want to add to this list of magnificent solution-oriented personality, and that name is yours. Yes, you have the power to change the course of your life by being solution-oriented. Life is going to be riddled with problems on multiple fronts. Rather than being demotivated by being problem-oriented, you must unlock your inner strength by being solution-oriented.